Hello, coding enthusiasts. Today, we're embarking on a journey into the intricate world of JavaScript. Welcome to the comprehensive masterclass on JavaScript basics, designed to provide you with a thorough understanding of this versatile and widely used programming language. JavaScript is the backbone of modern web development, enabling the creation of interactive and dynamic websites. In this masterclass, we'll cover introduction to JavaScript, its key features and sample practical demo. Whether you are a beginner looking to grasp the fundamentals or an intermediate developer seeking to reinforce your skills, this masterclass serves as an invaluable resource for unlocking the potential of JavaScript. Let's embark on this learning journey and empower you to confidently navigate the world of JavaScript programming. The introduction section of this masterclass serves as a gateway to the dynamic world of JavaScript programming. In this segment, we'll delve into the key features of JavaScript, exploring its purpose and primary usage as a high-level, interpreted language crucial for web development. As we navigate through this introductory phase, you'll gain insights into the pivotal role JavaScript plays in enhancing user experiences across the digital landscape. We can introduce JavaScript as a versatile and widely used programming language. It is primarily known for its role in web development, where it enables dynamic and interactive features on websites. JavaScript is an interpreted language, meaning that it is executed by the browser or another runtime environment. Therefore, it's known as client-side scripting language. If we have to talk about the history of JavaScript, then we can mention that it was created by Brendan Eich while working at Netscape, and the first version was introduced in 1995. It can also be used for server-side development in the technologies like Node.js, mobile app development in the technologies like React Native, and more. I believe this would be a sufficient information on the formal introduction of the JavaScript. Now let's go through some key features of the JavaScript. JavaScript, a dynamic and versatile programming language, is renowned for its pivotal role in web development. Its multifaceted features empower developers to create interactive and engaging web applications. Let's delve into the key characteristics that define JavaScript's significance in the programming landscape. The first key feature of the JavaScript is client-side scripting. During the introduction, I had highlighted that the JavaScript is a client-side scripting language, meaning that the JavaScript executes code directly in user's web browser. This unique attribute enables the creation of dynamic and responsive user interfaces without the need for page reloads. As a result, developers can craft seamless and interactive web experiences, enhancing user engagement. I believe now you have the better understanding of the client-side scripting nature of JavaScript. Moving on to the next key feature of JavaScript, which is cross-platform compatibility. A hallmark of JavaScript is its cross-platform compatibility, supported by major web browsers. Developers can write code that functions consistently across different browsers, ensuring a uniform user experience. This portability has been instrumental in JavaScript's widespread adoption and its role as a fundamental language for web development. The JavaScript's cross-platform capabilities make it possible for modern web applications to run smoothly across different browsers like Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Microsoft Edge, etc., helping them to reach broader audience. The next key feature of the JavaScript is its object-oriented paradigm. Let's know more about object-oriented side of JavaScript. In the object-oriented paradigm, the code is organized around objects, which represent real-world entities, and these objects can have properties and methods. This paradigm enhances code modularity and flexibility, enabling developers to design scalable and maintainable applications. The object-oriented nature of JavaScript contributes to its adaptability in various development scenarios. This is it for the basic overview about the object-oriented approach. We will demonstrate the code for object-oriented programming later in the video, so please stay tuned till the end. The fourth key feature of JavaScript is its support for interactivity and dynamic content. JavaScript is synonymous with interactivity, allowing developers to respond to user actions and events seamlessly. With the ability to dynamically update content on web pages, JavaScript eliminates the need for static, one-dimensional websites. This feature is integral to creating modern, user-centric interfaces that adapt to user input in real time. Moving on to the next key feature of the JavaScript, and that is asynchronous programming. Asynchronous programming is a cornerstone of JavaScript, enabling the execution of tasks independently without blocking the entire program. This capability is particularly crucial for handling operations such as data fetching from servers, ensuring a smooth and responsive user experience. JavaScript's asynchronous model enhances the efficiency of web applications. The sixth key feature of the JavaScript is DOM manipulation. JavaScript's prowess in manipulating the document object model, DOM, empowers developers to alter the structure, content, and style of web pages dynamically. This capability is essential for creating interactive interfaces that respond to user interactions. JavaScript's seamless integration with the DOM enhances its role in shaping the visual aspects of web development. Moving to the last but not the least key feature of JavaScript, and that is its versatility beyond browser. Beyond its traditional role in browser, JavaScript has expanded its reach to server-side development with the advent of Node.js. This versatility allows developers to use the same language throughout the entire web application stack. JavaScript's ubiquity across both client and server environments streamlines the development process and fosters code reuse. This is pretty much it from our key features segment for JavaScript. Understanding these key features provides a foundation for harnessing the full potential of JavaScript in building modern and responsive web applications. As developers delve into the intricacies of each feature, they gain the tools needed to create dynamic and innovative solutions in the ever-evolving landscape of web development. Let's quickly sneak through the basic syntax of JavaScript. Don't worry, we will walk you through a sample program shortly. As you can see, here's a simple example of JavaScript code to display a message in the browser's console. The let keyword is used to declare a variable, and console.log is a function that outputs information to the browser's console. To start working with JavaScript, all you need is a web browser and a simple text editor. You can write JavaScript code directly within an HTML file or in a separate external file with a .js extension. For this demo purpose, we are using VS Code Editor. Next, we will be creating a basic HTML file with the use of JavaScript code. So please stay tuned till the end.
Now let's check out this demo for understanding the basic uses of JavaScript. For this demo, we will be, as you can see, we have set up a project folder called Longswitch Academy Demos, and in that we have a JavaScript folder to arrange all the JavaScript files. Similarly, we will create a new folder named HTML to have all our HTML files together. In this HTML folder, we will create a new let me create a new file called Longswitch Academy Demo.html. Yes, the file is now ready. Now let's add some basic content to it. I will begin by adding some HTML tags. I'll also specify the head tag. As you can see in the head, let me import my JavaScript file that I have created. I have pre-created for this demo. And as you can see, I'm also adding a proper commenting while importing relevant files. It is also important to have a proper commenting on your code so that others can also understand it easily. So for importing my JavaScript file, I'll use this script tag, and I'll specify the path of my JavaScript file. As you can see, my JS file resides under JavaScript folder, and the name of that JavaScript file is demo.js. Now let's quickly set up the body tag for my HTML file. I'll specify the body tag. Then again in the body as well, I'm adding some comments like define the output div, because we want to use a div tag to output the value of a JavaScript variable so that user can see it on the browser. Here it is my comment. Define the output div to display the company name from the demo.js file. And as you can see, I'm continuing to format my code so that it looks pretty. I'll specify a div tag with an ID, because we will use the query selector in the JavaScript to fetch the ID reference and provide a value to it. Once my HTML is set up, I'll go to my JS file and I'll configure my JS file to use the div element to pass the variable value. And as I had mentioned, we will use query selector to get the access of or get the reference of HTML element within the JavaScript. And again, as you can see, I'm using a proper commenting in my code to highlight why I'm doing particular change. You can understand that the comment is very detailed, so anyone who reads it can easily understand it. And for the query selector, I'll use document dot get element by id query selector, and I'll specify the id of the element. Since, as you know, we had specified a div with the id output, therefore we are using output in the query selector. And in the inner text is the attribute that is basically used to specify the value of an element. Now we'll go to the browser and run the application or run the HTML file, and you can see that the JavaScript variables value is being displayed on the browser. Now let's see how we can stylize or add styling to this particular HTML file by using some basic HTML tables to enhance the like user experience with our data. So we will enhance it by using a table. And as you can see, I'm just adding a proper commenting why a particular section or why a particular UI is being added to the HTML file. So I'll use a table tag for this, as you can see. And in the table, if you know the basic structure of the table, it contains tr, table row, then th for table heading, and it has td tags for the values. Similarly, first let's configure the header part of the table. So I'll use th. Since we just have one variable, we will use two columns, one for sr number and another for the heading of the variable. It is just a simple table that I'm creating. You can stylize this the way you want it. Our heading part is ready. We have two headers, SR number and company, and we'll take another TR for configuring the TD to showcase the variable value. In the first TD, I'll just keep one as static because we just have one variable to show. And in another TD, we'll put the div that we created previously, because we need that ID to tie up this particular HTML with the JavaScript. And I'll add some more styling to my values, such as to this div. I'll add I'll use an inline styling to define the font weight. I want to make it a bit bolder. Let's use some font size as well to enhance the size. I'll use a font size of 20 pixel, and let's configure the same styling for the first TD as well. Instead of B tag, let's use the div itself and the inline styling. So now we are done with the styling. Let's go back to browser and see how it looks. Here we don't have to change anything as of now. Let's go back to browser, and you see I already refreshed the page. So this is how it looks now. You can see the heading is there. Now the values are also there, and the values have the bold and bigger sizes. One more thing that I wanted to showcase to you as part of this demo is to see how the UI changes when we make any updates in the JavaScript file. As you know, we have used this company name variable. Now let's try to change value of it and see if the HTML gets updated automatically or not. And again, I'm just adding detailed comment for this change, and so that the other users might know why this change was made. So instead of Longswitch Software Solutions Private Limited, let's change the value of this variable to Longswitch Academy powered by Longswitch. We have changed the value and powered by Longswitch team. So we have changed the value, go back to the UI, and I have already refreshed it, and you can see that the HTML already picked up that value automatically, and now you have the updated value on the user interface.
And there you have it, fellow developers.